What's up guys, this is Jay with Going Gear, back with another flashlight unboxing and overview. This time we've got an LEP flashlight for you. This is the Weltool W3 Pro Tac. This light is really bright, really throwy, and has some really great options for colored filters. Now you can see here that we've got a pretty standard Weltool box with a bit of a candy cane aesthetic going on. And of course the words tactical flashlight prominently displayed on the box to let you know this is in fact a tac light. This lets you know that the light will default to the highest mode. Now before we go too deep down the rabbit hole, let's go ahead and get this box opened up. After removing the external packaging, we have our typical Weltool box inside. We'll go ahead and carefully open this up without knocking my camera off the mount. And here we have this really sweet patch from Weltool that's nice to have there. It looks really cool. And our usual instructions packet here. Got everything in there. Flip it around to the English side, and those are your basic technical stats. And our final piece of paper is the usual Weltool certificate of quality, right there. And now we can go ahead and check out our flashlight. This is again the W3 Pro Tac from Weltool, and they were nice enough to include an extra O-ring in the box. We also have here a nice little USB-A to USB-C cable. That's going to come in handy for our battery, which we'll show you in just a moment. The battery's going to have a USB-C port on deck. Now let's go ahead and get all this stuff out of the way, and we can go ahead and open up our flashlight and check out that 21700 rechargeable battery. Now we can grab our light and unscrew the tail cap, and that is going to reveal a battery protector right here. There it is. We'll pull that off, and we can take a look at that 21700 battery. That has a USB-C port right there, as you can see. And this is of course a button top battery. This one specifically is 5,000 milliamp hours. That's good to know. And 3.6 volts. And we can go ahead and pop our battery right back in here. This is a very solid feeling flashlight. You can tell just as you screw it back together. A lot of nice knurling here. It gives you a really good grip. Weltool always does such a nice job with the texturing on their lights. It's just really comfortable and secure. And this is of course an LEP, so we can see our phosphor right in there. LEP, of course, standing for laser excited phosphor. This light also has a really interesting disclaimer on the back. We can see here that it says, avoid direct eye exposure. I think that's pretty sound advice with this guy, and you'll see why later when we take it out at night. Now, I don't know how often you'll be pocket carrying this, but we do have a pretty nice clip here with some solid retention, so you absolutely could. It's not too big. If you have a good sized pocket, you could throw it in there. This light weighs 168 grams or just under 6 ounces with an overall length of 162 millimeters or about 6.4 inches. We've got a body diameter of 26.5 millimeters or just over 1 inch and a head diameter of 33 millimeters or about 1.3 inches. This light has also passed a 1 meter drop test and is IP67 water resistant, which makes it just fine to use in heavy rain. In the default high mode, the W3 Pro Tac is going to have a light output of 930 lumens, a staggering beam intensity of 547,500 candela, which is going to achieve a beam distance of 1,617 yards and a runtime of 1 hour and 41 minutes. In the hidden low mode, you can expect a max output of up to 322 lumens, a beam intensity of 172,500 candela, and a beam distance of 907 yards, all with a max runtime of 3 hours and 56 minutes. Now let's go ahead and take this light outside and see how that beam looks. Clicking the light on once is going to bring us right to our default high mode, and we're actually currently at a baseball field on one side, showing you the tree line on the other side of the baseball field. Shout out to our good friend Cliff for letting us use this park for this video. You can see when we zoom in that we can see all these signs, tree lines, and the fence very clearly through this light. Now let's turn the light off, and then we're going to half click it 4 consecutive times. That's going to take us to strobe. One more half click gets us to low, which is where we are here. And then you'll fully click once you hit the strobe or the low mode, whichever one you want to use. And of course you can see that the low mode still has a ton of reach and a very well-defined beam. We can still see everything very clearly on the other side of this baseball park. Turning the light off and then back on is going to bring us right back to the high mode. So we'll do that. And there we are. Another cool feature of the W3 Pro Tac are these optional color filters here. We've got 3 of them out. First up, we have the yellow-orange filter that's going to give you a yellow-orange beam. That's super cool. You can see the Y is going to stand for yellow. And then we have our LF33G, which is going to be green. and a diffusion filter, the LF33, which is just going to diffuse the light. And these filters are really easy to use. You're just going to open up the box, and then we're going to pull out this little plastic baggie that has our filter in there. You can see that. Get this guy out of here. We'll pull that out. And these basically are just going to stick to the end of the flashlight over your lens, which is pretty cool. And it'll kind of just suction on like that. There we go. What's cool is you can actually leave the filter on and open it up to get back to the normal beam and then close it. Just pro tip, do not do it while the light is on. You will regret it. I blinded myself for sure. Now here's the LF33 diffusion filter, so it's turning that really throwy tight beam into a more floody beam, which is pretty nice to have. It gives you a really nice utility light option. And here is the LF33Y yellow-orange filter. Really nice. You can still see the beam, it's just making it yellow. And now my personal favorite, this is the green, the LF33G filter. This is so cool. It literally looks like you're trying to contact aliens. This is the most sci-fi awesome beam I think I've ever seen in person. Like seriously, if you want to impress people, this will blow their minds. Thanks for watching this overview and unboxing of the Weltool W3 Pro Tac. You can find this flashlight linked below in the description, as well as many more like it at goinggear.com. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'm Jay with Going Gear, and we'll catch you on the next one.